Okie dokie, here is the planted tank. Now, this tank admittedly has been severely neglected. As you can see on the top, the duckweed has grown so much that it just has like completely covered the top, and I haven't bothered lately to get it out. So I'm going to be doing some maintenance on this tank. The filter intakes are, well, at least that one is at least somewhat clogged. The plants underneath, it's hard to see just because, again, the top is the light is so blocked off from the top, but you can see underneath, here you can, in the bottom, like everything has grown so thick up to the top. Just let me show you, for example. Move this duckweed out the way. Let me grab this piece of Vallisneria, whatever the hell this plant is called. Right here, okay. This is a piece of Val. You can remember when I got these Vals. This is how long it hangs out of the tank now. All the way down here. And when I got the valves, they didn't even come to the top of the tank. So you can see it all tangled up over here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with these plants. And the same goes for some of this Bacopa, which is like in a jungle up here. Again, it's grown so long that it just comes out of the water at this point. And there's so much of it. So I don't really know what to do. I know you're supposed to trim it, but again, I'm new to planted takes, so I'm not entirely sure how. So the top is developing this canopy of plants that's not letting light come down to the bottom. And I have freaking bladder snails in here, which are also eating holes in some of the plants. Here are the crypts. You can see the crypts right here. They're growing up nicely. And one here. And you can see the water sprite behind the crypt right there. And then there's a little bit more somewhere over here in this jungle. All in all, I mean, the tank is still growing really well. It's just that now it's gotten to a point where I have to do some stuff with it, and I'm not entirely sure what to do or how. These plants have got a nice little reddish tinge that's pretty, and some of the Bacopa, whatever the hell you call those, also have a reddish tinge. But you can just see that. To even see through the bottom, you have to actually point a light down here because literally nothing too much is getting through the top anymore because of all the duckweed and the canopy of plants that has developed like on top. The filter is still running. This one's running okay. This one's kind of stifled. Barely any water's coming out. And this pothos, whatever, is doing really well too. Starting to grow all the way down here when it was just a little bitty stem up in the top when I first planted it. So it's March 10th, and I want to say I'm happy, but I'm not. The tank looks terrible. So I'm gonna work on taking some stuff out and trying to like make it look a little bit better. Get all this duckweed out. My gosh.